Hey guys, thought I'd show you my original Mark Savage IH 9670. This thing is beyond rare. It's really old and very, very hard to find. Very few of these were made. Mark Savage is a builder of oil field trucks, and I think he was building a Schlumberger pump truck, and he needed this 9670 cab, so he mastered it, and thankfully he cast it and was selling some of them. Now this was way back in the 80s. That's how old this kit is. For its age, it's a nice kit. Back then, one of the primary resins used was fiberglass resin, and the cab appears to be fiberglass or some resin that I'm not familiar with, because it's kind of a translucent color in a way. You can see it's, I guess, a 96-inch cab BBC. I believe that's what it is. Good detail. And if you notice, there's nothing on the front, because all the grill pieces are separate, and he had them chrome plated. Got that piece. You got the vent piece for above the grill. And then you got your lower grill and headlight piece. Kind of wraps around the sides. Basically starts your front fender. You got your chrome bumper. Everything is resin. There's no metal in this kit. He just had all these parts chrome plated. Nice and thin. Has the recesses for the clear lenses. Now there's copies of this out there. I showed one in one of my other videos. They're not as good as this. Nowhere near. The sleeper curtain is a fiberglass resin, it appears, because it's translucent. The original interior floor that I have here was the same resin, and it shattered. That's the bad thing about fiberglass resins, is that they shatter easily. But Mark sent me a replacement cast in polyurethane resin. Basically just the front half. This is where your sleeper would be. This would go, you know, like that. Then the dash, got a lot of detail. It is a solid piece. Then your windshield is vacuum formed, and I probably won't use this if I do ever build it, which I seriously doubt. But it's yellowed. The clear plastic yellowed over time. It's been in a box. I just guess that's what clear plastic does over time. Then you got your side skirts for the bottom rear of the cab. Then you got your side pockets, step pockets, that go on the back side of those skirts. Then you got your battery box and your battery tray for behind the cab. Sits on the frame rail. I think it actually goes like that. Got some strap detail on it. There are some adhesive international logos. A little short shifter that goes on top of the doghouse. It's got the high-low range button and nice little boot detail. Remember, this is all made from scratch way back in the 80s, so it's, to me, it's impressive. And then you got two little tiny, I don't even know if I'll be able to show these, 2 little tiny door handles for the outside of the cab. 2 cab mounts. I'm pretty sure that's what these are. I'd have to look at the instructions, but I'm pretty sure these are the rear cab mounts. Nothing special. And 2 windshield wipers. He may have just copied these from a kit or something. They got good detail. The instructions, here's the original instructions. He sent me these updated instructions. This, the original, is 2 pages. The updated one is like 15 pages covering, you know, a much more in-depth build of the cab. When Mark found out I had this, he sent me these updated ones. He shows you how the cab mounts and battery box go. But they're all written out, not a lot of pictures. And in the back, the last of it. I'm pretty sure Mark is no longer into 1/25th scale trucks. The last time I spoke with him or heard about him, he was doing 1/48 scale, 1/50th scale trucks. Him and Lou Croak were buddies, and they were building the same things. Lou Croak also stepped down to 1/48th and 1/50th, which I build as well, just not as often. I like 1/64th better myself. But Lou Croak passed away, the tabletop trucker. I believe that's what he went by. That might have been Phil Jensen. But that's this kit, guys. Just wanted to share it with you. I think it's pretty cool. There will be a 9670 available from Dave Carey, but it's 1/24 scale. And it is the kit that KFS originally produced, Kit Form Services. So be on the lookout for Dave to come back out with that. And it's a bigger BBC. It's longer. Of course, it's a little bigger because it's 1/24th. And then it has everything you need to adapt it straight to an Italeri or Revell Freightliner FLC frame, which is the common frame used in the Ford LTL 9000, the Freightliner, the Mack. They use that same chassis in all those kits. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe Dave will come out with it, and y'all can have a 9670 again. I've got that kit also. I just have no idea where it's at. But I'll review it someday as well. See ya.